In a small town, every year they held the Great Goldfish Parade, where townsfolk showcased their goldfish in elaborate floats. This year, Mr. Thompson, a competitive spirit, decided he would win the first prize at all costs. He spent weeks crafting the most extravagant float, complete with bright lights and a mini waterfall to impress the judges. His prized goldfish, Bubbles, was larger and flashier than any fish in town. On the parade day, excitement filled the air as townspeople gathered. Mr. Thompson wheeled out his float, and the crowd gasped at the sight. The parade commenced, and as the floats passed, everyone cheered. But suddenly, disaster struck. A little boy in the crowd shouted, "Look, a giant fish!" Everyone turned. It was a huge inflatable goldfish floating away from a neighboring float. In a panic, Mr. Thompson yelled, "Bubbles, come back!" Bubbles, however, was mesmerized by the inflatable fish and jumped right out of his tank. The crowd erupted in laughter as Bubbles began swimming after the inflatable fish, splashing everyone in sight. As the parade ended, Mr. Thompson lamented, "I trained Bubbles for weeks, but all he wanted was a bigger fish in his life." The crowd roared with laughter, and Mr. Thompson realized he'd never outshine Bubbles' love for fun.